My name is Maleek Williams. I'm from Miami, Florida. I am a redshirt sophomore. I wrestle here at Upper Iowa. I wrestle 125 pounds. I have a coach back in Miami who was an alumni here, All-American, and he started talking to me about schools and colleges and choices and said Upper Iowa would be a great fit, very family-oriented, so started looking into it. Well, Upper Iowa, being that it was a Division II school, I didn't really want to go Division I. So it was like, I don't want to be less than Division II or Division III, but I don't want to be Division I. So I was like, well, let's go try out Iowa. And I wanted a different aspect in the fast pace, wanted to be able to experience all 4 seasons. So that's how I chose Upper Iowa. I have an uncle who wrestled before I got into the sport. I enjoyed going to his matches and rolling around with the team, and I felt like wrestling was going to be that sport to release energy, develop more discipline, and the more physical aspects of life, just to learn new things. Well, initially, I didn't know what to say. All I told him was, hey, if you get in contact with my grandfather, then we might have a plan. He did, and then I got the call from my grandfather, and I was like, yeah, that's definitely where I'm going, because I need somebody that's willing to go beyond the things that they normally do to get to me. And that's what Coach did, and I was like, yeah, we're gonna go with it. It would have to be January 30th of 2016 when I made my debut match back from my stroke and open heart surgery in 2015. It was just a great feeling and a great atmosphere to have the crowd and my supporters there after the stroke and everything to witness me go out there and wrestle against Mankato and get a win, and the team won the duel as well. It's just an awesome feeling. Well, my comeback last season, it was a pretty drastic comeback. I didn't think I was going to be able to wrestle again, but really didn't know what to expect from the whole aspect. I had my coaches and athletic trainers, they were always there behind me, giving me motivation and giving me hope and just keeping my ego boosted and motivation up that I could make a comeback. With the doctors saying no, it probably wouldn't happen, that gave me a little bit more motivation rather than being like, oh, well, I can't do it because the doctor said I couldn't do it. It was pretty drastic, and when I got to the hospital and hearing the word stroke and no wrestling ever, I broke down in tears, because wrestling has played a big part in my life. And the recovery process, I was pushing it just to get back to wrestling at least a duel, if not a tournament. And then once I got to wrestle in the first 3 duels in January and February, and then made it to the regional tournament, wrestled in the regional tournament, won 3 out of the 4 matches that I wrestled, and then made it to the national tournament. It was a great feeling. Got to jump up into Coach Grimm's arms at the end of that semifinals match where I punched my ticket to go to the national tournament. And then just hearing the crowd behind me and the support that everybody had, nobody had let me down, and just felt like I was in a real family, even though my family wasn't here. After graduation, I plan on becoming a registered nurse and a paramedic. I want to specialize in cardiology in the nursing field because of the whole aspect of my stroke and it dealing with the heart, and I want to be able to see and experiment a little more with why it happened and if it'll ever happen again, not having it happen to me again, and helping others out in the long run. I'm also planning on going into the military and becoming a medic here this summer, hopefully. So just really wanting to help people out and give back to the community that gave to me.